So the NFL season is finally here, and joining me today in the New York City studio is the one and only Hall of Famer Dan Marino. We're going to talk some football, your career a little bit. Okay. Now, I know you just celebrated your 60th birthday, so happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Diving into your career a little bit, Matthew Stafford, we saw him play for a team his whole career, ended up leaving and winning a title. For you, was there ever a moment for you where you wanted to do that for yourself during your career?
Yes, I definitely thought about it, to be honest with you. I played 17 years for the Dolphins, and they were kind of going in a new direction and a new coach, and I had offers to go play other places, and really thought about it, and maybe would have had a chance maybe to win a championship like Matthew has done, and other guys are trying to do in other places, and it just didn't, after I thought about it for a long time, it just didn't feel right. So I just decided I'll just be a Dolphin for life, and it's worked out great. But I will tell you that I did think about that, yes.
So you were pretty much, I'm assuming somebody did come at you with some offers, or were you all in on the Dolphins?
No. I mean, Minnesota was interested in me. What would have been my 18th season.
Yes.
The Pittsburgh Steelers talked to me, and those two were the main teams that actually, maybe go home, play for the Steelers for a couple years. But it was one of those things that I've already, put my heart and soul into, Miami. So I just figured it was time.
I feel like a lot of players nowadays have so much agency to be able to change teams. Do you like that, or do you feel like it's a little different?
No, I think it's it's just the way the league is now, and it gives more opportunities for them as far as their career and the financial part of it, and chance to win championships. Like Matt Ryan, for example, who I think he's going to be in a good spot this year, and he took that chance. To go into Indianapolis to have an opportunity to win, and they got a pretty good team.
I want to talk about the quarterback landscape with you for a little bit. Of course, we have to start with Tom Brady. He retired, unretired. He left practice 11 days into it. So are you seeing at all any signs of him willing to retire or not coming back? Like, do you see any of that coming through where it's like, okay, maybe he's thinking about it again?
Well, I think he thought about it, because he obviously did it, but the thing is that you always have that if you're a great player in your heart, that you never know if you want to retire or should you retire, and if you still have that desire to play, you should take every opportunity to play, because once you're done, that's it, it's over. So I think that he's probably going to play this year and then take another look at it after the year's over.
Going back to '99, how did you know when you were done? Do you see any parallels?
Parallels between Tom and me? Well, I was a lot younger than him, and he's been pretty amazing what he's been able to do, at 45 years old. And in '99, when I retired, I had I had some issues with my leg and my neck, and it was just, that's the other thing, I thought about is, the health issues. And so, yeah, he's a lot older, but in better shape than I was when I was 38, yeah.
For you, who are the 5 quarterbacks that you're most excited to watch this season?
Well, I'm always excited to watch good football, and all the top guys that you would say to, like the Aaron Rodgers, those kind of guys. And, it's going to be interesting to me to see how, you talked about it earlier, the guys that change teams, like Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan and those guys, and see how they do, Carson Wentz and other ways, or other guys that are doing that. And that's an exciting part.
Obviously, Tom Brady is one of the greatest to have played, but do you see any younger quarterbacks now that you think maybe could get to that point of where he was?
Well, for a young guy to get to the point where they've, won, how many Super Bowls he won? 7?
Running out of hands, it seems like. Yeah,
7. It's going to be hard. Really hard the way the game is. And now I will say the quarterbacks do play longer, and may have more opportunities. But to break his records, I doubt they'll be broken.
And going back to one of your more iconic wins, how important was that win over the '85 Bears for your legacy, and also just for that '72 Dolphins perfect season?
Well, that was it was really cool, because the Bears, they were undefeated. I think they were 12-0 or 14-0 or something, coming to Miami, and a lot of the '72 Dolphins came to that game, and they were on the sidelines, and that was the whole talk that week. And we just, we played lights out in that game, and a lot of things went well for us. And Well, the legacy would be that, we kept the 72 team intact as far as a perfect season, which is really cool. And then the other one was, the Bears went on to win the Super Bowl, and we were the only team to beat them that year. So it was a great night in the Orange Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. The season now is going up to 17 games, maybe even 18. Do you think that we're ever going to see a perfect season again?
I think there were some teams that had a chance. New England had a chance a couple years back. I think that's going to be hard to do because there's so many games, 17 games, and, going through the playoffs and all that. I think that record is going to be around for a while.
Yeah. Was there ever a Dolphins team that you think should have won it all if the ball had gone a different direction?
Yeah, well, so our 84 team, we went to the Super Bowl and we played against the 49ers, which was really an excellent football team, and it just didn't work out for us then. I was really young. I mean, I still think I was the youngest quarterback to start in the Super Bowl. I was like 22 or 23 years old, so I thought I would be back, and I thought I'd have another opportunity, and I never did. So that's the one thing I look at, and that's the one, maybe, I don't know if it's a regret, but the one feeling I really never had, as a quarterback in the league, because I broke all the records, did all the things, won a lot of games, Pro Bowls, all that stuff, but never knew what it felt like to, walk off the field as a champion the last Sunday of the year.
Hey, sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.